a lot of people camp next to Nick because there he is in his tent in the field. There's Nick's place. He's getting ready. Okay, also we are getting our groceries for Nick here. Loading up. Next stop, grocery store. We gotta get the propane.
Already lost my voucher. I just found it.
You lost your voucher. You just found it. Okay, good. So we are at the Mineral County Health Center food bank. And they take very good care of the people here. It's wonderful. What did you get? What is that?
The kids at the Baptist church put these together. It has a toothbrush, a throwaway toothbrush every week.
Oh, what a blessing.
And soap and stuff.
Thank you, good, Baptist honey. Kids. Oh, that's awesome. Good, good, good. For lunch, I took Winston to the Tommyknockers Tavern. We were here a couple of weeks ago, but Brock and I ate inside. This time, Winston and I are outside on the patio. They also have an upper deck. I tasted the 1554 Black Lager. It was incredibly tasty, and I got the Banker sandwich, which had pepper jack cheese, turkey, and bacon. Although it was delicious, I actually preferred the Tommyknocker Club. You toasty? Okay, come on up. We'll get the air going for you. I know it got warm in the van, huh? Need help? Okay. Alright, we're getting that going for you. Did you need any more? Thirsty? Oh, boy. There are a variety of factors that have driven me to Creede, to come back, and that made me fall in love with the area. But one of them is just the overall kindness of the people. I just met one of the managers at Tommyknockers. His name is Brian. I'd say he's probably like in his 40s, so like a younger guy, if you will. He told me he was born and raised here, and he was just so nice. He was so nice to me. And it's funny, I don't know what it is, but everywhere I go in this country as a solo female van lifer, like when I'm by myself, I don't know what it is, but it's like people are just drawn to me for some reason. I don't know, it's weird, but Brian was so sweet and so kind, and he's like, I was born and raised here, because we were kind of chatting, and so I told him that, you know, we travel in the van full time, whatever, and he said, if you need anything, if you know, whatever, like, I'm here, I can help you, I know everybody, I know everything about everything around here. And it's really comforting, because just literally meeting Brian at this bar, I feel like if something were to happen, if I had an emergency or I had some crazy situation, I could go to the manager at the tavern and be like, hey Brian, I need help. And he'd be like, okay, let's figure it out. And that's so freaking cool. Like, that's so freaking cool. I absolutely love this place. But we ate, I'm fed, he's fed, the turkey ate some turkey. And now I'm going to work on a video and find a place to relax for a little bit. When I was here a couple weeks ago, I didn't get to check out, because we're at the underground fire department right here. I didn't get to check out the museum or the gift shop, so I'm gonna do that. I don't want to run into one. for checking the forecast, seeing no rain on the radar, and then getting rain. And I love it. Yay, I'm excited. Sitting here in front of the underground fire department, and what's been nice about today, oh, I might have to close my window here, it's coming I think it's coming in from this way, kid. After I spent the morning with Nick, I went to Tommyknockers with Winston. That was a really great experience. Food was tasty, of course. And then we sat in the park, just in the van for about an hour while I edited a video. I've been taking it slowly. The last time I was here, it was a good balance of like relaxation and doing fun stuff, but we were pretty busy overall. So since I'm here, I mean, granted, I've been here a little over 24 hours now. I haven't done a lot of new things yet, but I'm okay with that because just being here and like sitting at the base of these mountains, hearing the rushing of the creek behind me it brings me so much peace and serenity. I have the windows open, I have the trunk hatch open. There's a beautiful breeze coming through. We're getting some rain right now. And I'm so happy that we can just sit in the van and chill. It's great. I love it. I didn't really clean the van this morning since I had to move everything out of the passenger seat and stuff. So I plan on doing that. I think I'm just going to sit at this spot for a while, actually. I already fed Winston dinner. It's about 4:30. So we still have 4.5 hours of daylight. I'm not sure where we're going to sleep tonight. I have a lot of options. Creede is super quiet right now compared to 2 weeks ago. But we were also here like right before the 4th of July. So there's always more traffic then. So it's quiet. As I drive through town, which is very small, I love it. I love the fact that the town is so small. As I drive through it, I keep seeing like dirt lots and gravel areas and all these places where I can just sleep for the night, just stealth camp. It's very easy to get away with doing that in a minivan, but there aren't any signs at these places that say no parking, no trespassing, private property. There's nothing like that. So I can camp in town if I want. I kind of have an idea of where I want to go. I don't think I want to go back to Miners Creek tonight just because I was there last night, so I figure I'll do something different tonight. But we'll see. I have a while to decide, so Winston's really tired right now. Today he seems kind of pooped. So there's no need to do anything when we can just rest and enjoy the sights and the sounds and be mindful and continue to make these memories. So it was very quiet around here after a lot of things shut down around like 5 p.m. or so. This is the gift shop and museum I went into earlier, and I found an outlet. So I am getting my Vitamin, oh boy, charged up because it fast charges in 20 minutes or so. I mean, it's at 65%, but then this way I don't have to worry about solar the next few days if we have rain or I'm doing whatever. Not good. I just came up a dirt road that I'm familiar with. There was a lot of camping up here well, there were a lot of campers here last time, but it's pretty empty now. And gosh, is it freaking gorgeous out. The rain cooled it down quite a bit. You can see some RVs there in the distance. What do you think, bub? We could probably camp here for the night. Oh, bless you. Y'all, my check engine light went on today. And if you drive a Dodge vehicle, any Dodge vehicle that was manufactured in the last 15 years, you know that you could literally look at the engine bay wrong and the check engine light will go on. It could just be nothing. I drove my van around with the check engine light for a year because I needed a new cylinder head. It was a cylinder for a misfire. The cost of that was $2,300, like exactly a year ago this month. So when I left camp this morning, I was driving. 20 minutes later, my check engine light went on. But before I panicked, I remembered I just had my oil changed. Everything looked good. I take really good care of my van. I spent $2,300 this time last year. Probably nothing. So I drove 5.5 hours with no issues. And then I popped my hood because I know enough about cars, especially Dodge vehicles, to kind of see what's popping, listen to what's popping. And here's what I found out. So we opened up my hood and this was disconnected, and this is the breather hose that goes to my air intake here. So it was off, and there's really not a lot keeping it on except for suction. So I don't know how long this was disconnected. Obviously it's connected now, but I don't know when it happened, and I've been driving through really intense elevation changes. So that will definitely cause some the sensors to go off, which will cause the check engine light to go on. I hope that it's as simple as that, but I still need to take it to run the code, get it scanned, and figure it out for sure. But honestly, I'm just not that worried about it. I'll figure it out, whatever it is. If that's not the issue and it's something else, well, it is what it is. In the meantime, Brock actually noticed there's been some rodents chewing on my foam there. And it's funny, I just had the discussion with Stacy about how I have not been as diligent as putting Grandpa Gus in my engine bay recently. I'm much more diligent about it when I'm in the desert. So I guess I need to be better about that. What are you doing over here, sir?
Battling out with the headlights. These ones are pretty dang snug. It said on Amazon, and they said, yeah, it'll fit this exact model of van, but they're actually incredibly tight on the housing, and trying to get them in kind of pulls the plugs out. So, but I got it in kind of. So.
Well, the most important part is that you're back on the road.
Yeah.
And well, yeah, so I know my very loyal audience was extremely concerned about you, but
they were. I did get some comments.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone, for being worried about me.
Y'all, I have the best subscribers. Seriously, I know that so many of you were equally concerned about Brock, but thankfully damages were not as catastrophic as either of us anticipated. And hopefully with my check engine light, it will be an equally simple fix. But we will find out. Well, Greer is welcoming me back with rain. Yay! Oh crap, my shoes are getting wet. Rain was supposed to be in the forecast today, but I got here and it was sunny. A little bit cloudy, but I am very happily surprised that it's coming down steadily right now. While I've been getting settled in after a long drive and a long day so far and an early morning, I had my lobster mac and cheese heating up, what's left of it, because I had some the other day for lunch, in Durango. It's about 2:30, and what a perfect day to have some hot mac and cheese for lunch. I'm sitting here cleaning up my van right now in Greer still, but it just hit me that I'm in the last 24 hours of my trip. This is it. This trip was not planned at the beginning of the year. I mean, I literally did this trip kind of on a whim. And to be very honest with you, it's been life-changing. The people I met, the things I saw, the experiences I had, being able to meet up with my friends on the road and make new friends, the weather, the environment, the climate, I mean, definitely one for the books. So I'm feeling sad about it being my last 24 hours. It just hit me. I did decide that I'm going to go back to Phoenix for a few days and then drive up to Payson. I figure it'll kind of help me get reintegrated into the heat. I think the heat is going to be a shock to my system because every day it's lingering between 115 and 118 degrees. I am not ready for that. I am ill prepared, but that's how it goes. And I have a house, and that's a blessing. So when I get back to the house, I will unload the van, like, of anything that the heat can be a detriment to. I have to take out like all my power stations and everything because it can't be sitting in my driveway when it's 115 out. But that's okay. You know, I do like to do resets, but I am trying to like clean the van right now before I get back to the house because we are in a portion of the summer now in Phoenix where even the evenings are 105 degrees. It's miserable. So I'm cleaning what I can, and we have I think like a 5-hour drive. I mean, Greer is pretty far from Phoenix. So we have a long drive back, and then I will head north to Payson on Friday. So it'll be good because I'll be at home for a few days, and then I will go up to Payson, and I'm not going to be camping. I'm just going to be with my mom. To celebrate my birthday. We're going to go look at a house that she's interested in, and then my birthday is next Monday, I think. So I will spend my birthday week at the house because I have other plans and baseball games, but after that I know I'm going to be very stir crazy, so like come Monday the 29th or whatever, I'm going to be ready for my next trip, wherever that's at. I will be keeping a very close eye on the weather. I do plan to do a live for my birthday, and I have some more videos coming up that I will make, kind of like recapping my trip, rating the places that I went, talking about my favorites, things that I loved, things that I didn't like so much. So that will be fun just to kind of reminisce and look back at everything I did and all the places I went. It's been such a whirlwind. It's been such a whirlwind. But for now, I think I will wrap up this video and continue my time in Greer while I still have it, with Brock and Winston. Winston's passed out, and I'm gonna get back to my cleaning. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed my encounters with Nick. He's a very cool human being, and something tells me that I might run into him again someday. All in divine timing. Thanks so much, you guys. I'll see you next time.